OBS has kicked on. And successfully transferred it to YouTube. Hey! Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Sallycat live streams! Return to Dark Castle, which is currently not looking very dark. It is daylight, in game time, and also where I am. Playing video games when it's not ass o'clock at night? What is this? Anyway, today, since I have my shield and my fireball, I am going to get the last major tools in my arsenal, starting with Stoneball. Heh. Nice shot on the mutant, but he is going to respawn eventually. Just like that. Oh, and then he's going to spawn a friend. That's rude. But I think only the middle snake respawns, because the other two don't have little hidden spots to spawn from. So, easy screen done. Slightly more challenging screen begins. Okay, it'd be real good if I could... Huh. I'm not sure how I got that first, the mutant on the other side of the screen there. Anyway, it'd be real good if I could actually, like, aim. Having shield makes this screen a lot easier. Wait for both birds to respawn. And I should be safe. It is very possible, even on this difficulty level, when I have the gloves, to do a long jump over to the oiled rope, quickly hop off it, and then bonk the henchman with a flail. It is, however, rather tricky timing, and on advanced, I don't feel like doing that. That was so much more chill than trying to do that without shield, even on beginner. And let's just ignore those mutants for now. And yeah, I'm feeling greedy enough to pick up the elixir, even if I don't really need to, because I've got more than 50 now. Sometimes when I'm jonesing for Dark Castle, but I don't want to make progress on this run-through, I'll just go and do a little farming. On this one, on advanced difficulty, is there's a lot more bats. Gotta watch out for the magical snakes. Keep the eyeball pacified. Oh, darn it. Maybe I'll just ignore that note for the time being. It's not like I really need it. Oh no, my massive supply of elixirs. Whatever will I do? Okay, let's maybe cool it on the spending all of my rocks. Yeah, you go off screen there. Well, that hasn't happened for a while. That hasn't happened for even longer. This could be going a little better. That was the same combination as it was before. Interesting, does that not reset when I die? Only when I leave and re-enter. Range of the stalactites. Pick up some much needed rocks. Get the two floating eyeballs a little too close for comfort. But it's fine because I got the orb. That works. Okay, spent a few lives, but I got my Stoneball. And a free trip back to the anteroom, and a garnet! Hello, garnet. Okay, still doing well on elixirs, not nearly as well on rocks. But I know how to fix that. Yes, I will talk. Okay. But yes, I will have a conversation with my cat while I farm video game resources. As one does. Okay, one guard left. Let's stoneball him. And give him a good whack. Also, oh no, spoilers. Because now I've got my favorite weapon, the crossbow. And I could actually go straight into another secret area, but Again, I am much lower on rocks than I would like. Also, I could potentially save some ammo by stoneballing that snake so he doesn't respawn. But I am so used to trying not to abuse my stoneball so as to save on elixirs. Oops. I was about to say, farming on shield is a little bit less painful when one has the shield. But you still gotta pay attention to where all of the rocks are. That was not what I meant to do. I didn't want to jump, I wanted to bring out my crossbow and fire at the henchman. Okay, that's great for elixirs, but actually I want rocks. Well, there's A rocks. Spend 2, get 10, plus 8 rocks. It works. Sometimes it is faster to die than to go back and reset the room. Dark Castle becomes so much more chill when you've got extra lives to spend. Come on. There we go. And suddenly, it's not actually quieter in here because the boulders are still going. In reverse shield, I chase the boulder. And I'm full on rocks again. Delightful. Not as full as I could be, but pretty full. So now that I've got Stoneball, there's a few things I can do. I was going to hop directly into one of the secret areas, but I think I will clean out classic Dark Castle levels first. Okay, I think on intermediate there is a guard that comes in from the doorway and has gotten me way more often than I would like to. Oh god. More often than I would like. Well, so much for being full on rocks. Yeet. Sure why, but Fireball 1 is one of the levels that is just burned into my brain permanently from early childhood. obviously being 4 years old, I wasn't good enough at the game to get much beyond the first screen in any one area. Shortcut! Not a valid shortcut. There we go. Better timing. Ah, crap. Ah, just missed it again. Can't really afford to die many more times here. And yeah, that's part of why I take the shortcuts, is the stalactites can destroy platforms. It's terrifying. Ah! Yeah, see, that's bad. And that one's a little bit too far to jump down to. What did I just say? Okay, so, restarting a little bit. What I could do is go and grab the helmet. But it just feels a little more honest to do shield and fireball before entering the Black Knight's chamber. Even if I do already have a fireball. Cool. Not good. Unfortunately, the only way to figure out these timings is to practice, and practice in games like this often means dying a lot. Needs slightly better visual cues. Darn it! That should work. I'm pretty sure I can get through the next two screens without dying horribly. It keeps almost working, but not quite. Maybe if I do a regular jump instead of a short jump? Just don't take my last 2 platforms and I will be fine. There, totally fine. I knew I was tempting fate when I said that. That one might make another good short, though. I see the value in making shorts for YouTube, because holy cow, do they get lots of views. But I just do not like the process of making them. It is indeed a curse. You cannot get too cocky with these games. Is it gonna happen again? It might happen again. I have my shield. I should use the shield. Of course, the shield does nothing for getting the ground knocked out from under me.
Yeah.
Just wait another cycle, but no, that would destroy the platform and I would be hosed. Huh. Okay, so the timing does appear to be cycle-based. Ugh. So maybe if I can be just a little bit faster about this. This'll take some doing. Maybe I should go find another orb to get my lives up. Let's do that. Also, really should have taken this snake out first. Thank goodness for platforms that are just big enough to hold me and a mutant. Dope. At least we get to listen to pleasant music while I flail around. There we go. Stoneball or not to Stoneball? That is a question. Okay, I think I can make do without stoneballing any of the birds here. Excellent. Oh, and I'm full up on teleport potions. Definitely needed to get the crossbow before we came out here. And that's a lot of birds with rather quick respawn rate, so yeah, we're stoneballing here. Oh, darn you. And this is why I built up that huge pile of elixirs. Definitely need rocks. Not sure if need to stoneball you. That is the kind of thing a very doomed adventurer would say. I can just nudge you over the edge. And you're done. There, go play with the rats. Actually, one well-aimed stoneball probably would have been a better use of my resources than 3 or 4 rocks. Oh well. From here I can get knocked into the previous screen by a bird again! Fireballs for everyone. That's a little less good. Okay, once again. Not even dealing with your crap. just have to take out the guard, I have to hit that. Because I am running rather low on rocks again. And behold, another orb is mine. Oh, I forgot I was still holding an orb. Oh no. Well, that was hilarious. Wait a sec, I've got 4 orbs. Plus 4 orbs. Oh. Uh-oh, does advance top me out at 6 lives? Oh no. When playing on advanced, you gotta get good! Yeah, really looking for those spawn patterns that give me at least 1 easy-to-reach rock, and preferably 2 or 3 rocks. I hit the shield, but not quite in time. Much better. That was silly of me. That might have been even worse. I got mutanted. I really am being outsmarted by boulders today. Crossbow works a treat on the mutants, but only when they're very far away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh hey, I've got more comments. Hi there, Iskra. I really am streaming all over the timeline. I was actually planning on streaming yesterday afternoon or evening, but my body just was not having it. I had a fun time going out to a Renfest on Saturday, and then had to sleep most of Sunday to make up for it. And that, friends, is why you maybe don't want to talk too much while you are live streaming something on advanced difficulty mode. Also, I'm not quite sure why I'm still doing this, because I am full on rocks. Something elixirs, maybe. Okay. I still need to solve the puzzle of getting through Fireball 2 on hard mode. Again, it's advanced difficulty. I could cheat a little and pull out all the tools at my disposal and get the helmet. Hi there, Mr. Joshi. Yeah, I wanted to try streaming at not ass o'clock PM my time. Right, full of rocks. Extra full of rocks. I could also do something a little bit more chill and go into the graffiti cave, where we've got not one but 2 flaming eyeballs. Okay, out of the way, Mr. Mutant. Thank you. So yeah, a few more mutants than average, but... Oh, darn it. Yeah, graffiti has a few extra mutants now, but... I should, eventually, be able to take out the eyeballs. I think the rope is swinging faster, too. Oh, I stoned 2 mutants, not just the one. Teehee. No. Oh, that jump's gonna suck. Or maybe not. Oh. And if I've got 3 teleport potions, I might as well use one when the game gives it to me. Oopsie. Oh, I thought I was being so clever there. Okay, then. Sure, why not? We'll do this today. Yeah, there are definitely more of several kinds of enemies because we are playing on Advanced today. More bats, more rats, more guards, more everything! Okay, so which do I want more? Do I want the treasure or do I want the orb? Yeah, if you have the rocks for it, just spamming the fire button is the best strategy I've found for this room.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Whoa.
And back into the dungeon I go. And I've got 9 keys, so I don't really need to interact with Mr. Whipmaster over here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I still haven't got the orb.
Yeah.
I'm farming rocks, that's what I'm doing, yes. In a very intentional and definitely not ADHD manner. Okay, got kinda lucky with that crossbow bolt there. Okay, this might kill me once or twice.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe not. Nope. Alright, fire when I tell you, please. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah.
Another orb successfully obtained. Hey, let's not do that because I don't have my helmet yet. I was about to say, I don't think I have anything else to do on this path, but I haven't actually done the old tower shield. Which I could do. I could also do the oubliette, but maybe I want to get the helmet before interacting too much with the bookshelves. Oh! I almost never miss that jump. Well, today is just full of embarrassment. There we go. Don't actually need to hit that button because I've gotten everything I want from the maze. Oh, right, birds. That's why I haven't got this shield yet. Because I did not want to fight the vultures and the spike timing. Come on, at least one more. Good. Made it. No, I don't actually need to kill you. Why do there need to be two of you? Because we're on advanced difficulty, that's why. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, more bats. And yes, in real life, well, bats and rats, or at least domesticated rats, are very cute. Bats in general are very cute and also useful critters because they eat pesky insects. I do not like the idea of doing this room on advanced with no shield. kind of sucks because it is one of the paths for getting a shield. Oh, for crap's sake. Yeah, expect a lot more of that through this playthrough, because advanced difficulty is kinda brutal. I may need to take some time out and make myself more tea. I've got 2 mugs here, and they are both empty. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm remembering what we discussed earlier about trying to do this a little faster. Will it work? Maybe not. I have loads of elixir, it's fine. That timing is not fine. Oy.
Yeah. Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
Also no. Okay, don't stop to pick up rocks, and you can make it. No. I don't know, that felt sort of like progress in learning things. Well, at least I didn't waste any rocks. Yeah, I'm really primed to get away from that door as soon as possible, because on intermediate, a guard comes out almost immediately. Oh, that looks like I could have made it. That felt like it shouldn't have worked. Will the jump work? Will it not work? Sometimes you decide. Many times the game decides. Okay, I really need to try making that a regular jump, and not... What even was that? Aha! Worked. And long jump before that final stalactite falls. Take a breath or two to calm myself. I have an orb. That's a problem. That's a problem, because if I try to take the orb from the next room, I will get blowed up. And maybe I shouldn't have used my potion, maybe I should have just died. Where is this last orb even from? I don't remember. So I got game room, I got secret area over here. Right, I think I placed an orb over here. And then died or something? I'm getting into a pretty good groove with Fireball, I think. Hi there, Leafy.
Yeah.
Haha, can't catch me today, birds! Except for all those times when you totally can catch me. Okay, I understand why some people use this screen for farming rocks now. It actually is quite effective. Because they almost always spawn on that upper platform. Not quite. if I jump from the very edge of the platform, that does work. Okay, I have my shield. I have an empty space for an orb. It's not a cheese strat if it's intended by the game, right? And now this room becomes pretty easy. Didn't even really need to stoneball the broom, it's just fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Orb!
Yeah.
Can I just grab the rope from here? Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Sweet. Isn't that the same combination that we just had in Stoneball? Doesn't matter, got orb. And extra fireball. And zap. Oh, okay, I do get more lives than just 6. Great.
Yeah.
Maybe advanced just starts requiring 3 orbs instead of 2 for some reason after a while. I probably should have put the game room orb up here because it came from trouble, basically, but yeah, whatever. Okay, do I want to do any farming before going for Black Knight? I'm probably fine. Okay, so that shortcut kind of... Wait, yes, it was one. Oh, what? Oh, I can't make that jump. Eh. Hey now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
stop dodging. Timing got a little tight on that.
Yeah.
Get off my butt. Okay, where were we? Okay, so yeah, that blackened rope I think isn't actually a shortcut for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. Gargoyle comes faster on advanced. That rope, on the other hand, certainly is a shortcut. Okay, so don't hide from the gargoyle right there. Do I want to fight my way back through the dungeon again? It's unlikely to be a profit in elixirs at this rate.
Yeah. 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 Oh.
Darn it. Red thingy for the gargoyle, indeed. Okay, I'm just gonna take the easy way out here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to come into this area with...
Whoa.
Well, you don't want to do that. You want to come into this area with a bunch of elixirs because you really aren't going to be able to avoid all the rat bites.
Oh.
Did you know that Black Knight 1 can also be a good source of farming a few elixirs and rocks if you do silly things like that? Keys almost didn't respond to my fingers in time.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of strategies here. I can focus on just getting to the other side of the room right quick. I can somehow get a boulder trapped on the skeleton platform with me. That works too. Still not dead. Oh, come on! I had such a good time getting Stoneball, I forgot how annoying advanced difficulty can be. Ooh, single cycle. Super quick. Excuse you, I wanted that to be a down jump, not a long jump. Okay, I jumped correctly, but with poor timing. Oh, great. Okay, so here. Let's try not getting bouldered. I can focus on rushing to the other side of the room, so as not to deal with the boulders. The pole chain is tempting to, get a weight on top of the henchman there. Okay, at least I'm not in the dungeon, at least I'm not in the dungeon.
Yeah.
I never figured out the trick of getting from the pole chain platform back onto the skeleton platforms before getting smushed by a rock or something. And that's because with better timing, you can quickly long jump back to where you were. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Yep, that's bad. Ugh. Yeah, I think I might just go with my usual strategy of ignoring the boulder henchman as much as I can. Princes Duncan and Bryant have the ability to jump between ropes very, very fast indeed. Even if their self-preservation skills may be lacking. Got one little dizzy sound out from that. Nope. Okay, I was gonna say I wanted to just get the free elixir there, and then I spent said free elixir on a rat. It is definitely one of my favorite old games. I think the Exile series ranks a bit higher than this one, because I spent so many more hours playing it as a kid. Diablo and Diablo 2 are also quite good. Yeah, 24 elixirs isn't great, but it's not bad. And then the game so kindly gives me 2 more. Okay, that was impressive. If I do say so myself. Okay, nope, not dealing with the gargoyle on the moving platforms, thank you. Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Shield lasted just long enough. Okay, enough of that room. Let's move over so I don't get dropped into the dungeon. Okay. Do still have to worry about the gargoyle, but the eyeballs will not be a thing to worry about here. So my goodness, so many rats. Oh, man, that's really late in the game to be losing a hardcore character. I am a little astounded, honestly, at just how many people are still playing Diablo 2. No! Ah! That'll teach me to get distracted by chat. girl, your assassin's bad luck went and cursed me.
Yeah.
Gargoyle down the platforms. Oh, I jumped into the boulder. Oof. Wait for the gargoyle.
Whoa.
Actually hit the gargoyle would be good.
Yeah.
Down the rope, get down the rope. Certified glass cannon. Oh, those are so much fun to play, until they inevitably die. Ooh, good run, good run. Yeah, my leisure game lately has been Rogue Legacy 2. Really good if you like roguelikes. And I had a glass cannon Astromancer in there that was getting really fun. I had gotten her some pretty insane damage upgrades, but then I beefed it on the final boss. Because doing loads and loads of damage doesn't mean you can forget how to dodge. Hey, Garnet. Garnet, please don't get too much up in my face. I need to see. Apologies if the cat is making too much noise in the microphone. I can't quite tell what she's doing. Okay, found some good spots to wait out the gargoyle. Excellent. Garnet, please get your ass off the table. Oh, that eye didn't shatter. That's nifty. Orb! You're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Let's wait out the gargoyle one more time. the magic helmet!
Yeah.
Then get the heck out of here! Huzzah! Oh, I still haven't gotten the wine cellar treasure in this... the wine cellar orb in this game. Because I got too annoyed by having the wine bottles whack me on the head and kill me. But falling objects are now much less lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the fire and particle effects in this game are really pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go back out to the ante-room so my orb progress saves. And I don't die doing something foolish. "12 elixirs is not quite enough to be comfortable going after the old tower right now. But I think I will try the wine cellar. I am absolutely not doing Black Knight Showdown in this session. I've had quite enough adrenaline from the Dark Castle Black Knight path. Fear and Hunger. I may need to look into that one a little just to see what it's about. I think that if you take out a guard with a weapon like a mace or the crossbow, they stay down longer. But I have not actually done any experimentation on that. Oh yeah, I can take you out with the crossbow. Yeah. Darn it. And let's play this a little bit safer. Bueno. Oh dear. That sounds like it's very hard and probably not something I would enjoy as much. While I can enjoy some hardcore gaming, case in point, I do have my limits. Okay. Well, that's the fastest way to the bottom, but it sure ain't the most effective. I didn't even have any bottles fall on me that time. That feels almost a little unfair considering the effort I went to for getting the helmet. And yeah, I could take the shortcut on these two levels, but yeah. minutes there. Okay, should basically be home free here, as long as I don't get knocked off the bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
One more orb!
Yeah.
And one extra life. Okay, really not sure then why it wasn't giving me extra lives when where I expected them. Orb! Ah, and that is enough orbs to open up another level. Black Knight Showdown is now accessible, and I am definitely not doing that today. Although, let me see. Okay, I've done the shield, I've done the fireball, I've done the game room, and I've done the Black Knight path. I have not done Breakout, and I don't really feel like doing it right now. I've done Fireball up here, but I have not gotten the Belfry treasure. I've not done the shield path over here because it is really hard on advanced. I believe I have the Black Forest and the Swamp Orbs, but I don't have the Casino treasure because the Casino treasure is kind of ass. And I don't have Catacombs. And of course I have several things left to do in the Return to Dark Castle levels. But I think I'm going to say that I've done enough for this session. And say goodnight, everybody. And I need to... Yes, I need to liberate my mouse. So thanks to everyone who tuned in and commented, and I will see you all some other time for more Dark Castle. And for our regularly scheduled haiku on Tuesday, Haiku's Day, and for more Turnip Boy whenever I upload that. Glad you got to have some fun today, Iskra. Good night, everybody.